You're listening to the Platte River Bard.
Hello, and welcome to the Platte River Bard. This is Chris Berger.
And I'm Sherry Berger.
And we are here with Tamar Neumann. She is the Executive Director of Omaha Fringe 2024. And Lara Marsh. She is the Artistic Director of Omaha Fringe 2024. And they are here to talk about, guess what?
Omaha Fringe
2024. Thank you. We've talked with them a little bit before. Now they're back, and we know everything that's going to be happening. Everything's in place, and it's coming up pretty soon. And we're going to talk about a little bit of all the shows. Thank you both for joining us virtually here today.
Yes,
thank you so much for having us.
Yes, it has been a struggle this afternoon.
Technical difficulties, but we got there.
We got it done. Thank you for your patience.
Yes, thank you. It's so good to see you again.
Yes.
Good to see you guys. Yeah.
And Tamar, how is Texas going?
Oh, yeah.
Hot.
I bet. Holy cow.
Although, I live in a desert, so I guess maybe not as terrible as your humidity right now.
Yeah. Wow, the humidity really spiked up here. Yeah.
You're probably looking forward to coming back for Fringe.
Yeah, I am. I'm. You know what I'm most looking forward to? Trees.
Yeah,
trees are good. Trees.
Trees are good. Trees are good.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to a lot of things in Omaha. Of course, the Omaha Fringe. I'm very excited to be able to come back and participate again this year.
And we're excited to have her in person. Doing the Zoom thing 11 months out of the year, it's like, Tamar, come back.
Yes.
Well, we're back to it, and everything is now falling into place. Got all the shows lined up, ready to go. I was rehearsing, making plans, going through the one I'm doing just this afternoon. So.
Yay.
Yeah, you're back in it again this year, Chris.
Yes.
I think, what was your third year? Fourth?
Yes, third.
Okay.
With all three times with Madeline McRae. So.
Yeah. So we're excited to have her back again this year.
Yes, with a comedy this year. Comedy, it's funny one this year.
Good. It's exciting. It's all about menopause, right?
Yes. The Red Diaries from puberty to menopause and beyond. So,
I'm excited. It's a topic that not enough people talk about.
Yes.
So I'm excited to get some conversation going around
that. She has a lot of fun, really great things to say, and she's been plying me with literature and books and things on menopause and aging and Judy Blume books, and it's been wonderful, actually.
That's awesome.
I can't wait. It's nothing like learning it on the fly, so I'll be getting educated too.
It's been strange watching him read Judy Blume books. That's been pretty hilarious.
Even though I did not read them when I was a child, somehow they make me very nostalgic when I read them.
Well, that's something.
Yeah,
I think that's just the beauty of Judy Blume.
Yes, they really are quite wonderful, and I'm kind of sad that I did not read them back in the day, because I would have really enjoyed them.
Yeah, well.
I was a big reader, so I actually kind of surprised I never tried. I read some Ramona books, though. Ramona the Brave and some. Anyway.
So how many slots do we have to fill this time? Is it? I think I knew it earlier at the lottery draw, but I don't recall now. 20?
Right. It's the same as last year. 20 slots.
20 slots. Okay.
And with the 4 venues, and every performance gets every producer. A lot of P's there. Mm-hmm. Every producer gets 3 performances apiece amongst those 4 venues. Nice. And those venues again this year are the same as last year. UNO, the main stage, UNO 006, so their small studio space, as well as Omaha Benson Theater and the Blackstone Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And this year we did something a little bit different. We allowed the artists to kind of choose which if they wanted a larger or a smaller space. So when you go to see the different people, you'll venues were assigned that way this year, based on kind of what the artists were interested in doing. So if you know an artist is going to be in a larger space, go support them, because they want lots of audience people.
Yeah,
there.
specifically. Yeah. I remember that's what Madeline was telling me. She was really hoping to get the the space that we got, which was the UNO 06 space, the kind of the black boxy thing. She really likes that space, and she said, "Yeah, they just let me have it." I was like, "Well, that's very nice of them."
And it's great. I've directed in there my own self, and it's a gem. People, think it's just a classroom, but it's a gem. It's got its own lighting grid and sound system, and for being a small classroom, I've fit over 100 people in there before on a show I directed. I mean, it's just a magical space. You feel transformed. You don't feel like you're in a classroom. It really feels like the intimate theater space that you hope to have, and it's wonderful. Glad Madeline is loving it.
Oh yes, she loves it. She's glad to be back in there. We had it last year, and she really, really wanted it. So really cool.
And do we want to go through some of the other performers?
No, yeah, let's talk about some of our other artists. Lara, you want to tell us a little bit about who we've got this year?
Sure. This will be in random order, so anybody listening, it's not pre-planned, just random order.
Okay.
Random's good.
In rereading the synopses today to prepare to chat with you guys, I was reminded how many comedies we have this year. We have a lot of comedies and a lot of dance troupes. Something pretty new to us is we have drag shows, and those will be at the Omaha Benson Theater. It's called Drag on the Fringe, a drag roulette show, and this is being produced by Queer Agenda Productions. I don't want to be selecting anybody out, but personally, Abs Cameron is leading that. Abs is well known amongst the theater community and UNO community, and her mom, Katie, is on our board. And so, needless to say, a lot of excitement has been generated as Abs has discovered their journey with cohorts, and really excited to have Omaha be introduced to Abs and their cohorts, as Abs versus, say, Abby. So I'm very excited because that's a transformation I've only seen from afar. And the crux of the show is a lip sync smackdown. And so it'd be interactive. Audience can participate. Basically, judges who's a winner who does a better job at the lip syncing. So we all know lip syncing can be so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Very, very excited to see their production as well.
Awesome.
A favorite we have, you already mentioned Madeline, so definitely do credit there to Madeline.
Yes, it isn't. I just want to stress, it is a comedy. She's not known for comedy, so it is the Red Diaries, and she'll never forgive me if I don't get the proper title. It's the Red Diaries: One Woman's Journey from Puberty to Menopause and Beyond. That's the whole title right there. Okay.
And it's meant for everybody,
yes, it is. Oh, it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be hilarious. I think she's actually going to talk to my 80 or something-year-old mother about the early days of feminine hygiene products. And there's going to be a little bit of everything. Her journey and other women's journey and the hilarity and ridiculousness of some of it. And it's going to be awesome.
As Tamar mentioned, important. I know I was reading some signage at UNO just yesterday, in fact, about women's products that are available for free and resources, etc. And I got to tell you, I wasn't even familiar with half the products.
I know. It's totally changed out there.
Yes.
Totally different.
Yeah. I know.
Even down to underwear. Yeah, it's not even just the products. It's like clothing now.
Yeah, it's not just the old days of the week underwear anymore. Man, there's a lot more to it.
I would love to hear the feedback of anybody just coming in on this podcast at this point.
But yes, it'll be wonderful, and I'm very surprised, but excited that she actually asked me to direct this show.
Yeah.
So I was like, really, me? She's like, yep. And I'm like, okay. I go, I'm going to need some stuff to read. And she's like, I got you covered. I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks, man.
That's awesome.
So, yes.
Maybe you should share your reading list with the audience so that we can all be well informed by
that's a really good
the end of the
idea.
show.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, create little flyers and handouts or something.
Yes, and we're gonna and we have some fun things.
Make a good post
some
too.
fun pre-show stuff. The old health films that I think we're all old enough. I think we all saw those health films, those awful that try to explain about that certain time in your life. I know the boys had to watch them, and the girls did too. So she found some of those. So those will be part of the show.
I would tell you stories, but I'll digress.
Oh, it's gonna be a hoot.
I digress.
It's gonna be a hoot and a holler.
So that's 3 of them so far.
So yes, that's enough of mine.
So one of the last year's favorites returning is Paul Pape.
Oh yes,
Paul Pape had conversations last year. It was a little I'm not going to remember the exact title. Sorry, forgive me, Paul.
Million Shares
Project. Thank you. And his new show this year, Paul Pape is Failing Creatively, is the title. And Paul has undergone a personal new journey this year regarding his personal endeavors with career and such, and has kind of learned from my perspective looking in, it seems like he has taken away a lot of information about failing in life and being okay with that, and then how do you run away with that and be okay with it right now. It's not, I'm not going to pretend here that this is a comedy or a drama or anything. It's an exploration. Sure. And everybody remembers Paul's show last year. He very much invites audience to be very alive within the context of his story. So I'm very interested to see how he communicates with us how to embrace failure. Because we all have trouble with that at some point, don't we?
Oh, I tell you, I've had my fair share of that recently. You can't always get what you want, man. No. That's
exactly.
All right. But yeah, no, I just met him actually at the Fringe party for the very, very first time. I'd known his wife. She's a costumer at OCP.
Yes.
Gosh, I'd known her forever. Yes. And I always missed him. And I finally got to meet him at the Fringe party. That was very nice. Such a nice man. I'm going
to interject just really quick while I'm thinking about it. Speaking of Fringe parties, we do have our opening night kickoff party on Wednesday, August. Oh my gosh. 7th.
August 7th?
Wednesday, August 7th. Yes. It's at 7 o'clock at the Benson Theater. So if you want to meet people like Paul Pape or, any of the other artists, come down. It's open to the public. It's free. It's going to be a great time. We're just going to hang out, meet people. We're going to see some video previews of all the different shows. So you'll get it. You can make your little Fringe schedule.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So which you can use to then win Fringe bingo. We're playing bingo this year.
Oh, sweet.
I love that idea.
So there's more about bingo. I don't want to get too far into it because we got some other artists to talk about, but we will be having bingo with prizes. So however many shows you see, you can earn bingos, etc. There'll be lots of information on our website about it and how to play. Cool. So come play bingo.
So August 7th at 7 at Benson.
So another feature we have is Dan Walk. Just to give a little plug, Shelter Belt Theater is back in town, starting up this fall. Woo-hoo. And so we've been chatting with Executive Director Dan Walk and Artistic Director Dana Schweiger, and hopefully working with them more in the future. But in the meantime, Dan has a slot with his show called Voices from the Closet. And so this, he says, is a powerful reminder of the importance of embracing one's truth and the profound impact it can have on both individual lives and society as a whole. That will be a monologue type of show that traverses through decades, delving into different struggles and grappling with those struggles and decision making. And sounds like a very interesting show to come see, and it'd be great to have the Shelter Belt people amongst our crowd.
Yes, for sure.
That's wonderful.
I definitely don't want to be remiss of talking about some of our alumni. Della Bynum is back again this year with her ballet dancers. We've got Malika back with the Gurukulam Indian dancers, but we also have some new persons. One who's very excited to be with us is Erica Lohman. Erica is new to us this year. She's new to Omaha. She's part of the ballet, the Midwest Ballet. And so she, I know you two saw her and probably met her, even if you don't remember, but met her at the lottery party. And she's so excited to bring some of her friends from the ballet to a show that Erica is putting together. And it'll be a true delight to get some ballet in the franchise. I think, Tamar, is this first time for ballet?
First time for ballet, first time for drag. Very excited to have both of those new genres. So
nice.
That's great.
Other dance alumni, maybe Lara was already going to mention this, but Volks is back again. Volks Dance Collective is back.
Okay. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Again, just be reminded of how many comedies and how many dance are with us.
Yeah.
Another new one we have is a gentleman named Ricardo Orta. And I met Ricardo at the lottery party as well. His show is called All by Yourself, Not Alone.
Okay.
That one, that's a one listed first on our website. If you go take a look, has an intriguing image of a laptop that says "You're live, all by yourself, not alone." One man, one act play about a man by the name of David, who is on a TV show where he's voluntarily spending 2 years alone with no other human contact, surviving off of contest winnings and a bowl of rice a day.
Wow.
Interesting concept. I'm really interested to see where he goes with this.
Yes.
And if he, and the character does it for fame and $2 million. So we'll see.
All right. Would you?
What would you do for $2 million?
Exactly. What would you do?
It's almost like the pandemic.
It's almost like the pandemic. We have practice for that.
Yeah.
I have a feeling from our point of view, this will be much more enjoyable. Though.
Yes,
so,
exactly.
yes.
No one's dying. So that's
I know, yes. And then there's that part.
Then there's that.
Okay, so we also have Bestiary Presents. They're back. They have a show this year called The Circus Bear, The Lovelorn Bug, and The Jesus Christ Lizard. Woo! That's a mouthful.
Yes, it is.
It has animals there. I'm intrigued just by the title. I like animals. But, well, they are showcasing some favorite scenes, what they call bite-sized morsels of some of the material from the animal brethren, as they word it, trying to make sense of our existence. And they utilize a lightning bug in the story who... seems to be a very misunderstood creature, and so this should be very, very interesting to put our mindset in the mindset of a lightning bug, right? Yeah. Love it.
I love lightning bugs.
Yeah.
Don't want to forget that Brooke is back for all of our Brooke fans out there. Brooke Barcel is back, so she'll be doing her comedy acts at the Blackstone again. It seems to be a perfect relationship for Brooke and Blackstone and all of her following. So excited once again to see her work. Yeah.
Very nice. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, no, Blackstone's that's a good venue for her, for sure.
We have one. Here's another animal theme here in title. Duck, Duck, Goose, produced by Grab the Ghost. This is a live sketch comedy performance presented by Grab the Ghost. They specialize in creating and performing original sketches that cover a wide range of topics, blending sharp wit, clever humor, and engaging storytelling. They will feature short comedic scenes that explore everything from everyday situations to absurd and imaginative scenarios, ensuring that there is something for everyone. So
great.
I'm pretty excited to see how they entertain us. We don't see live sketch very often, right?
Yeah.
No.
So,
actually,
I like it.
Nope.
I'm a sucker for sketch comedy. Big time.
A little bit of SNL.
Yes, exactly. I hadn't even thought of it that way, but thank you for that reference. For anybody who's like, "What is sketch comedy?"
Sketch comedy, yes. Saturday Night Live, Key and Peele. You know what we're talking about.
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill. That's too old. Nobody knows Benny Hill anymore. It's just me.
Oh boy.
We do have Sweater Vest City. Don't know much about it. I'm so intrigued. They have a great image of a sweater vest and talk about sketch comedy as well, or sketch show. The intriguing in their synopsis is a night of dancing, laughter, and maybe even a few vampires if we're lucky. So, who doesn't love a good vampire?
Oh, sure. Vampires and sweater vests.
I like that.
Well, I'm down with
You
it.
got to keep your food warm.
Well, vampires. There you go. Very good.
That's all, folks.
That's all. Very nice. Look at you.
Oh my!
I enjoy that. Well, vampires are usually.
I don't have that kind of wit. I'm glad you're here. What else do we have here? I don't think I mentioned the name of Erica Lohman's of Darkness and Dreams, just so you know. So all the ballet dancers want to go look that up. I'm looking at Clay right now on my screen.
Yeah, Clay Ferris Naff is back again this year. He did a play last year at
Mix
Benson.
and Machinate was his last year.
And this year his play is about like a satire about
That lady, when AI strikes,
makes it all better.
That's right.
Yeah. Cinderella story for the AI age. It's got a very intriguing graphic novel looking kind of logo on our page. Check it out. It is very cool looking.
Yeah. So we're excited to have him back and have him part of the festival again.
Yes, such a good guy. We got an opportunity to speak with him last week, actually.
Yep. So that podcast will be coming out about the same time as this one.
Yep. So that podcast we'll try to partner that up with this one and yes, we got to go out and see him. I thoroughly enjoyed Mix and Machinate last year, so I got to direct the first 20 minutes of that for Angel's First Flight a few months previous. And then he took the whole thing to Fringe. So which was really cool, and I just loved it, and such a nice man.
That's great. Thank you. I'm sure they'll be pleased to hear that. I got the notes pulled up for Pandemic at the Disco, The Hero's Journey, full-length improvised musical to the stage, brought to life in front of your eyes based on your suggestions. This musical will have you laughing and crying like anything you've seen at the Orpheum with 0% of the budget or the process.
And a fraction of the ticket price. Let's also say that.
Yes, that is very true.
And this might be a good time to plug your ticket prices and how.
Yeah, I was going to say, yes, please buy tickets. They are $10 a show. You can buy them in advance on our website, omahafringe.org. You can also buy them at the door at any of the venues. So if you're like,
okay,
I'm not sure I want to go tonight, I'm going to go tonight. Guess what? You can still come and we will still sell you tickets at the door.
Awesome.
Now, if you want to see a lot of shows and win all the bingos,
yes,
we are selling our full festival pass, and that is $75. And that gets you into every single show at every single venue.
And that's 20 shows, correct?
Yeah, that's 20 shows.
20
so think
different
about that.
shows, yes.
20 different shows,
yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a pretty good deal.
Yes.
Best deal so you can, So you can buy that on our website, or you can buy it at the venues. Okay. I do want to remind everyone, because we always get questions about this every single year. You do have to have a button in order to come into the festival.
Yes.
So the buttons are $5. It's a one-time fee.
Okay.
We have to remember that. So most of the ticket cost, 75% of the ticket price, goes directly to the artists. And nice. So that's how they earn. That's how their actors, their producers, all the people that are involved get paid.
Cool.
And then the way that the festival gets paid is through this small service fee of that $5. And again, it's just one-time fee, and you get a really cool button. It was designed by Lara this year, Lara and Nicholas Jansen. It's a sunflower. It's great. It celebrates 5 years, because this is our 5th year of the festival.
That's right.
Well, 5th/6th year, but COVID doesn't count, I guess.
Sure, yeah.
This is our 5th year.
I get that,
So it's, anyway, so you do have to have the button. But you'll love it, because it's amazing and beautiful.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Awesome.
And the theme of that is growing together.
It's growing together.
I really had some thought putting into, where we're going with the Fringe, in upcoming years. And of course, what better than have a sunflower on a button this time of year?
Absolutely.
So here in Nebraska.
Absolutely.
So we've got 3 more acts to talk about here. Strangers presents Unfinished Business with Will. Forgive me, Will Meinen or Meinen. I've never heard him pronounce it. So Meinen. Strangers presents Unfinished Business as a high energy comedy starring 2 middle-aged men whose main goals in life are to get 8 hours of sleep and drink sufficient amounts of water. When they're hydrated and rested, they're very funny. Sketches may include singing, dancing, AI references, abrupt transitions, and at least one earned moment of pathos.
At least one. All right. I like that. May contain. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Exactly. We've got Brad McIntyre coming back. Yeah. How many years is this for Brad? Do you know, Tamar?
Has he been every
This
year?
is the second year.
Or second year.
Yeah. Okay. And his show is the Fun Grip Inventium. Started in 2006. Fun Grip is a comedy also. Lots of comedies this year. Duo consisting of Jeff Swearingman and Brad. This Texas-based long-form improv partnership presents the Inventium, a single set where Brad and Jeff create a one-time only improvised play on stage. So, I don't know if that means we literally get a new improv every performance, or if they'll create one and repeat that throughout. But another improv. So that's great to get more improv in. We haven't had a ton of improv in the past, and it kind of really shot up last year and seems to be continuing. Cool. So, and then Shedding Skin is another one we have. And these are all on our website, by the way. If you go to omahafringe.org, you pull up 2024 artists. That's the tab, 2024 artists. Then it lists all 20 of those, along with who they are and what those synopses are. So when you want to go back and review which ones you want to see first, you can do that. This one is also about transformation, growth, and change. Kind of a theme I saw in this year's synopses this year. Transformation, change, figure out who we are. Yeah. This is a meditative dance and physical theater piece that also explores the process of becoming fully ourselves. So this will be a fun, another format of dance.
Yeah.
Very excited about that.
Okay.
So.
Oh, wow. What variety you have.
Yes.
Yes. Large variety. So if we didn't say it already, the Fringe Festival is August 8th through 11 this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that preview party is August 7, and then the festival is 8 through 11.
And I want to add to this year we will have ASL interpreters for most of the festival.
Oh, great.
So, yes. So we check our website, check our schedule to make sure that the show if that's something that you're interested in, to make sure that the show that you're attending will be interpreted. But most of the shows will be interpreted. So.
Okay.
Great.
Cool.
So.
For sure.
Yeah, and I have to say, we've got a really great marketing team this year, Nick Jensen and Naomi Bates, and the community's been getting really familiar with their work. They're popping up everything all over the place. So I just encourage everybody listening, go to the social media feeds, share. I mean, there's not a lot of, while there's a lot of activities, obviously in the summer, not a lot of theater this time of year. Mm-hmm. And so here's your opportunity to see not one, but how many? 20 shows.
I know, 20 different shows.
So, yeah, there's a lot of staple theaters in Omaha, but they got their time off. So all of our theater friends, come see 20 shows and type it up on social media and check us out.
Yeah, seems like either it's time off or it's musicals. That's pretty much what we got right now.
Right.
Musicals, and if your parents, you have kids going to theater camp, hopefully.
No, I am very excited for mine. I really am. I'm excited to help put together a comedy. I'm excited about the subject matter. I'm excited that it's specifically about women's issues and stuff that you don't normally hear about, especially in a comedy, which I think is great. And I think Madeline's just going to kill it. So I am. Yeah,
I think they all are.
Yeah,
they all are.
And I can't wait to see what you guys have in store.
So Omaha Fringe, of course, is going to be running from August 8th through the 11th, I believe you said. Of course, with the party being August 7th at 7 in Benson, the kickoff party.
Yeah. Yep. And volunteers. Did we get all the volunteers in?
Oh, yes. And yes, call for volunteers. We meant to ask you guys about this. Volunteers, yes, still need them?
Yes, absolutely. We need ushers and box office people. You can sign up on our website, omahafringe.org. There's a button. Just go ahead and click it. We'll sign you up. And if you give us 4 hours of your time, we will give you a free pass to the festival.
That's great.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That is great.
4 hours, you get to see all 20 shows?
Yep. Get to network, see lots of people, and lots of shows.
That's easy.
Yes.
That's easy.
Oh, well, thank you so much again for all of your hard work for bringing Fringe to Omaha. And as I was saying before, it's so nice to be able to have a Fringe Festival, to have Omaha be able to have a Fringe Festival, or just Nebraska in general, the only one in Nebraska.
That's true. It is the only one in Nebraska, yeah.
So thank you so much for keeping it alive and working hard and doing all the things you've been doing for us. I really appreciate it. And I know so many people out there do as well.
Well, you guys are more than welcome, and we are very happy to do it, and we are very grateful for the support of the Omaha community. We couldn't do it without the Omaha community.
For sure.
We couldn't. Or your support, so thank you both. And I have to say thank you to Tamar. She's the one who started this whole thing, so all of Omaha has to thank Tamar Neumann for bringing Fringe to Omaha.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you for your partnership and talking about this with us.
Yes, thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Thank you for listening and supporting the arts in the Platte River area and beyond. Please subscribe to our podcast so you are sure to catch all of our future episodes and join us on social media. See you next time on the Platte River Bard.